distance is wide. We're two different storms trapped on the inside. I'm watching you breathe across the divide of the bed, a canyon of words that we never quite said. We're sharing the oxygen, we're sharing the space, but I'm looking for someone who has left your face. The air is heavy with the weight of the almost. Two people surviving on the crumbs of a ghost. We built this house on a fault line of pride, watching the cracks start to open up wide. It's not just the glass or the frames on the wall, it's the gravity waiting for us both to fall. Cause something is broken between us. And it's not the door, it's the way that we don't even fight anymore. It's the how was your day that sounds like a cage, the sound of a story that's stuck on a page. I'm reaching for you through a static so thick the candle is dying. We've run out of wick, we're still in the room, but we're miles apart with a broken between us, right in the heart. I remember when silence was a comfort we shared. Now it's a weapon, and I'm just scared that if I reach out and touch your cold hand, I'll find that we're standing on nothing but sand. We're experts at acting like nothing is wrong in a house where the melody's lost its own song. Is it the yes that we didn't mean? Is it the no that we kept unseen? We're the wreckage of a we that didn't survive, just trying to keep the reflection alive. Because something is broken between us, and it's not the door, it's the way that we don't even fight anymore. It's the how was your day that sounds like a cage, the sound of a story that's stuck on a page. I'm reaching for you through a static so thick the candle is dying. We've run out of wick, we're still in the room, but we're miles apart with a broken between us, right in the heart. Broken, just a little too far to fix, just a little too quiet to hear between you, between me, everything. I'm picking up the glass, but the edges don't fit. I'm staring at the candle, but I can't find the wick. The walls of this apartment are pale, sickly white, holding back the pressure of a never-ending night. I try to find a corner where the memory doesn't ache, but the foundation's moving and the windows start to shake. I'm looking for a quiet that I haven't earned yet, tied to a fever of a deep-sea regret. There's a war in the hallway, a riot in my chest, a million jagged pieces that refuse to take a rest. I'm reaching for a white flag, but my hands are made of stone. I've never felt so crowded while I'm standing here alone. Because I'm broken without peace, I'm a storm without a center. I'm a house with no heat in the middle of the winter. I thought fragment of a person you knew, a ghost of a silhouette that's tangled up in you. I try to pray for silence, I try to pray for sleep, but the water's too shallow and the wreckage is too deep. No rest for the hollow, no rest for the bruise, just the jagged rhythm of being the one you didn't choose. I'm a jagged edge, I'm a sharp goodbye underneath the heavy unmoving sky. Because I'm broken without peace, I'm a storm without a center. I'm a house with no heat in the middle of the winter. I thought that when you left, the noise would finally fade, but I'm just the echo of every mistake we made. I'm a shattered reflection in a pool of black ink, going down slow before I even have the time to think. It's not a clean break, it's a jagged, slow release. I'm just broken without peace. No peace, just the pieces. It's so loud in the quiet, it's so sharp in the dark. Broken, broken. I'm standing in a room that's suddenly too big, like a hollowed out tree or a broken off twig. I'm checking my pockets for the keys to a life that was cut from the map by a dull-edged knife. The pictures are down, but the outlines remain, like a sunburn, a memory, a shadow, a stain. I had a kingdom built on the sound of your name. It wasn't a robbery, it wasn't a heist, just a slow motion melting of the mountain of ice. I watched the forever drain out of the sink. Now I'm standing on the edge, too exhausted to blink. Because I didn't just lose a lover or a place to call home. I lost the very marrow inside of my bone. I lost the tomorrow and the where do we go. I lost the only version of me that I know. I lost everything in the blink of a tear. The gravity shifted and I disappeared. I'm a ghost in a vacuum, I'm a star that's gone black. I gave you the world and I didn't get it back. Everything is gone. I see the ghost of my hand reaching out for your side, in a bed that's as vast as the great divide. It's funny how all can turn into none in the time that it takes for the setting of the sun. I'm a bankrupt heart in a billionaire's town, watching the anchors drag the whole ship down. The us was the oxygen, the we was the light. Now I'm just a me in the middle of the night. No foundation, no floor, just a never again and a not anymore. Because I didn't just lose a lover or a place to call home. I lost the very marrow inside of my bone. I lost the tomorrow and the where do we go. I lost the only version of me that I know. I lost everything in the blink of a tear. The gravity shifted and I disappeared. I'm a ghost in a vacuum, I'm a star that's gone black. I gave you the world and I didn't get it back. Grown up, how a someday slowly crashes and burns. We were writing a story with no final page. Now I'm just a character locked on a stage. The rings on the table, the dust on the shelf. I'm becoming a stranger, even to myself. I had a map of a lifetime sketched in your skin. Now I don't know where to let the new world begin. I'm mourning a version of me that died with you, a future that withered before it could bloom. I'm reaching for decades that vanished in air, just a pocket of static where tomorrow was there. Because I don't miss the coffee or the way you call my name. I miss the 50 years we promised, now they'll never feel the same. I'm breathing for the silver hair in the porch swing in the sun. I'm crying for the finish line before the race was run. I miss forever, the one we haven't seen, ghost of a life that was supposed to be green. I'm a heart-shaped hole in a timeline of gray, missing a person who was a lifetime away. I passed by the park where we said we'd grow old. Now the benches are empty and the iron is cold. It's a strange kind of heartbreak, a peculiar grief, to lose a whole forest in the fall of a leaf. I'm not just missing the woods, I'm missing the will. The world keeps on spinning, but my future is still. How do I say goodbye to a day that hasn't come? How do I mute the rhythm of a broken-hearted drum? You took the ever and you left me the now. I'd fix the horizon, but I don't know how. I don't just miss the coffee or the way you'd call my name. I miss the 50 years we promised, now they'll never feel the same. I'm grieving for the silver hair and the porch swing in the sun. I'm crying for the finish line before the race was run. I miss forever, the one we haven't seen, a ghost of a life that was supposed to be green. I'm a heart-shaped hole in a timeline of gray, missing a person who was a lifetime away. I miss the white hair, I miss the thank you for staying. I miss the end of the book, I miss forever. The streetlights are humming a song I don't know, watching the ghosts of the people I used to show. I'm a silhouette pressed against a cold window pane, trying to remember the feel of the sun through the rain. I move through the kitchen without making a sound, like a leaf that's forgotten the way to the ground. The mirrors are empty, they've given up too. They're tired of looking for a version of you. I'm a footnote in a book that you've already closed, a secret that nobody wants to be told. The edges of me are starting to fray, dissolving into the corners of gray. Because the world isn't color, but I'm just the ink spilled on the floor where the memories sink. I'm not a person, I'm just a delay, a lingering ghost of a yesterday. I'm living in shadows, I'm part of the wall, waiting for a light that won't ever fall. I'm the space in the doorway, the gone in the room, a beautiful garden that's forgotten to bloom. You took the fire, and I'm just the smoke. I hear the TV through the neighbor's thin wall, laughter and voices that don't matter at all. I'm a frequency tuned to a station that's dead, with a million I miss you stuck in my head. I try to step out, I try to be seen, but I'm just a glitch on a flickering screen. Is there a body inside of this shroud, or am I just a shape in a charcoal cloud? I'm a phantom of a weed, a hollowed out pea, locked in the dark with no hope for a key. Because the world isn't color, but I'm just the ink spilled on the floor where the memories sink. I'm not a person, I'm just a delay, a lingering ghost of a yesterday. I'm living in shadows, I'm part of the wall, waiting for a light that won't ever fall. I'm the space in the doorway, the gone in the room, a beautiful garden that's forgotten to bloom. And I'm just a smile, and I was just a shadow without a cause. I'm still here, but you can't see me. I'm replaying the tapes in a darkened room, watching the should haves and could haves bloom. I see the fork in the road where I took the wrong turn. Now I'm just sitting in the house that I helped to burn. The ghosts of my choices are crowded and loud, like a thunderstorm trapped in a single cloud. I'm checking the rear for a version of me that didn't throw away the only heart that was free. I'm a pilot who jumped before the engines went dead, living in the wreckage of the things that I said. The silence is a mirror and I hate what I see, a graveyard of almost that's buried with me. Because the sun comes up, but the clock is stuck in the middle of the moment where I ran out of luck. I'm breathing in the ash of the bridges I crossed, counting the faces of the people I lost. I'm living with regret, it's a permanent stain, a slow motion sickness, a beautiful pain. I'm the architect of my own empty street, with a sorry that's cold and a heart that's obsolete. If only is the only song I know. I see your name on the phone and I can't even breathe, like a jagged edged sword that I'll never unsheath. I'm a master of too late, a king of too far, searching for a light in a burned out star. I try to apologize the empty air, but the me you loved isn't even there. It's the say I didn't say, it's the leave I didn't stop, it's the tear-of-face sound of the second shoes drop. It's a prison of white in a never-mind sky. Because the sun sleep. Regret, it never leaves. I'm the only one left in the would-be of me. I'm living with it. The sun came up and did its job today, turning the black of the night into a dusty gray. I watched the neighbors leaving for their lives, while I'm still sharpening these memories like knives. The world is moving at a terrifying pace, but I'm stuck here staring at the hollow of your space. They say that healing is a ladder I should climb, but I've lost all my rhythm of that story now done. Because the clock keeps ticking but the pulse is slow. They keep on telling me I've gotta let go, but the salt in the sheets and the ache in the air are the only things left to tell me you were there. Yeah, I'm still crying, I'm still leaking light, trying to survive the middle of the night. It's a slow motion flood, it's a deep sea dive. The only way I know that I'm still alive. You're 1,000 miles gone, and I'm still crying. I try to wash the scent out of the rug, but it's woven in deep like a desperate hug. I hear you laugh in the hum of the fridge, a ghost on the water, a ghost on the bridge. It's been 300 days since I saw your face, but I haven't moved an inch from this lonely place. Is there a bottom to this well of regret? Is there a part of you I haven't lost yet? I'm a storm that won't break, I'm a sky that won't clear, just a million versions of I wish you were here. Because the clock keeps ticking but the pulse is slow. They keep on telling me I've gotta let go, but the salt in the sheets and the ache in the air are the only things left to tell me you were there. Yeah, I'm still crying, I'm still leaking light, trying to survive the middle of the night. It's a slow motion flood, it's a deep sea dive. The only way I know that I'm still alive. You're 1,000 miles gone, and I'm still crying. In the quiet, in the dark, heaven stop, heaven stop. I thought the fire was the gift, I didn't see the smoke, I didn't hear the warning in the way your voice broke. We were building a temple out of glass and desire, walking barefoot through the center of a beautiful pyre. Now the skin is all blistered and the fever is high. I'm looking for a reason in an empty sky. You say it's better to have felt it than to never have known, but they've never seen a person feel this hollow and alone. The pain is just a witness to the height of the fall, a ghost that's been living in the back of the hall. I'm tracing the scars where the heartbeat used to be, learning in the grammar of this new misery. Because the road is wide but the memory is where page of the very last book. It didn't start with a scream, it started with a kiss. How did something so holy lead to something like this? Because the wound is wide, but the memory is worse. I'm carrying a blessing that turned into a curse. Everyone tells me that the healing is a thirst, but they forget that the love hurt first. It was the forever that opened up the vein. It was the I need you that invited in the rain. Before the goodbye, before the worst of the thirst. The love hurt first. Before the dark, it was the fire. Before the spark died out, the love hurt first. I'm walking through the blueprint of a life we planned, touching the wallpaper with a trembling hand. There's a dent in the cushion where you used to lean. Now it's just a valley where the might have beens convene. I say your name to the corners of the hall just to feel the vibration at the cold hard wall. But the sound doesn't die, it just bends and it thins like a ghost in the attic where the memory begins. The silence is a predator, patient and still. I'm climbing a mountain with no top to the hill. Every I love you is caught in the fence, circulating shadows of a past tense. Because the heart stops beating but the sound goes on, like a radio playing when the power is gone. I'm trapped in the ring of a belly you pulled, in the wake of a promise that you never fulfilled. Love left echoes in the cracks of the floor. Every time I breathe I hear the slam of the door. It's a haunting rhythm, it's a beautiful bruise. I'm losing a war that I didn't choose. The love is gone, but the noise won't leave. I saw your reflection in a shop window pane, but it was just a stranger hiding from the rain. My mind is a canyon, deep and decayed, repeating the choices that we shouldn't have made. I try to scream stop, but the canyon screams back, turning my white flag into the black. It's the goodbye that bounces off the glass. It's the stay that watches the seasons pass. A frequency tuned to a frequency dead. Just a million ghosts living inside of my head. Because the heart stops beating but the sound goes on, like a radio playing when the power is gone. I'm trapped in the ring of a belly you pulled, in the wake of a promise that you never fulfilled. Love left echoes in the cracks of the floor. Every time I breathe I hear the slam of the door. It's a haunting rhythm, it's a beautiful bruise. I'm losing a war that I didn't choose. The love is gone, but the noise won't leave. It won't leave. I can still hear you. I'm living in the replay of the day you walked away. Just an echo, just an echo. I'm standing at the corner of us and nowhere, reaching for a compass that isn't there. The street signs are written in a language I forgot, tied to a promise in a tangled up knot. I used to know the rhythm of the path to your side, but the ocean came in with a devastating tide. Now the landmarks are gone and the stars are all blurred. I'm the loneliest traveler you've ever heard. I'm a map with no link, I'm a bird with no south, with the where do I go in the back of my mouth. I'm walking in circles in the middle of the dark, looking for a shadow of a long dead spark. Because you were the north, you were the light that kept me from drifting in the middle of the night. Now the needle is spinning, the horizon is gray, and I can't find the me that you took away. My heart lost its way. It's a shivering ghost, tethered to a memory on a nameless coast. I'm a traveler in exile, a star that's gone blind, searching for a home that I'll never find. The trail is cold and my heart lost its way. I see the people walking with a destination in mind, while I'm just a fragment that you left far behind. I try to follow the breadcrumbs of a life we once shared, but the wind blew them off and nobody cared. It's a quiet confusion, a slow motion sting, to realize that home didn't mean anything. No signal to follow, well, a voice in the air, just a where are you now? And you're never there. I'm a hollowed out word in a never mind sky. Because you were the north, you were the light that kept me from drifting in the middle of the night. Now the needle is spinning, the horizon is gray, and I can't find the me that you took away. My heart lost its way. It's a shivering ghost, tethered to a memory on a nameless coast. I'm a traveler in exile, a star that's gone blind, searching for a home that I'll never find. So I'm still wandering under a dead star. My heart lost its way. I'm standing in the open where the roof used to be, watching the rafters become a memory. The walls fell down without making a sound, just a pile of promises left on the ground. I used to have a sanctuary in the curve of your heart, a place where the world couldn't do any harm. Now the insulation's gone and the windows are blown, and I'm just standing alone. The rain is coming inside, it's hitting the floor. I keep reaching out for a phantom door. The blueprint is soaked and the ink is a blur. I'm looking for the home that we both said we were. Because the storm didn't break, it just moved in a state. And the house that I lived in has drifted away. I'm shivering under a sky that's too wide, with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. My heart lost shelter, it's out in the cold, trading the warmth for a story untold. I'm a hearth with no fire, a house with no keys, just a hollowed out frame of who I used to be. The walls are all gone, and it's starting to freeze. I see the neighbors' houses all glowing and gold, with stories to tell and with hands they can hold. But I'm just a ruin, a ghost of a sight, a pile of bricks in the middle of the night. I try to rebuild with the wood and the stone, but you can't build a home when you're standing alone. No ceiling to catch the I miss you tonight. No four walls to keep out the terrifying light. I'm exposed to the gravity, exposed to the gone, just a foundation waiting for a permanent dawn. Because the storm didn't break, it just moved in a state. And the house that I lived in has drifted away. I'm shivering under a sky that's too wide, with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. My heart lost shelter, it's out in the cold, trading the warmth for a story untold. I'm a heart with no fire, a house with no keys, just a hollowed out frame of who I used to be. Open to the wind, open to the wind. There's nowhere to go since you went away. My heart lost shelter. I'm walking on eggshells inside of my chest, afraid that a heartbeat will fail the next test. The air is too heavy, the light is too sharp. I'm a melody played on a wire-thin harp. I used to be iron, I used to be stone, but the winter settled deep into the bone. I'm checking for cracks in the way that I breathe, watching the honor start to unravel and weave. One wrong word and the ceiling will fall, one memory leaning against the hallway wall. I'm a porcelain ghost in a concrete world, a banner of white that's been stepped on and furled. Because you didn't just break it, you wore it down thin, until the outside was leaking into the end. I'm a shivering window in a category 5, trying to remember how to stay alive. My heart went fragile, it's a delicate thing, a bird in the winter with a fractured wing. I'm a handle with care that was dropped on the floor, and I don't think I can take a goodbye anymore. It's not just broken, it's starting to dust. I see the people with their forever so loud, while I'm just a fragment lost in a cloud. I try to be sturdy, I try to be fine, but there's a jagged edge on every internal line. I'm a mirror that's seen too many reflections of God, a shadow that's terrified with the coming of dawn. Handle with watch where you step on the mountain of promises that nobody kept. I'm a spider web frozen in the morning light, a beautiful ruin lost in the fight. Because you didn't just break it, you wore it down thin until the outside was leaking into the end. I'm a shivering window in a category 5, trying to remember how to stay alive. My heart went fragile into delicate thing, a bird in the wind with a fractured wing. I'm a hand with care that was dropped on the floor, and I don't think I can take a goodbye anymore. So fragile, so thin. Don't touch the edges, don't let the light in. My heart went fragile. I'm walking on eggshells. I try to run to the edge of the light, but the shadows are taller in the middle of the night. It's not a sudden storm or a crashing wave, it's the patient silence of an open grave. I'm sitting in a chair that feels like a cage, while the world outside is turning the page. I don't remember the last time I stood up tall. I'm just a pattern of cracks on a blackened wall. I reach for rescue, I reach for a hand, but my fingers just slip through the hourglass sand. The exit is visible, the door is right there, but the oxygen's heavy like breathing in despair. Because I didn't fall, I was pulled from below into a place where the colors don't grow. I'm not fighting the dark, I'm just part of the sea, and sadness holds me, yeah, it holds me. It's a velvet grip, it's an ironclad arm, keeping me safe from the light and the harm. I'm a bird in a box, I'm a lock with no key. Sadness holds me. I see the ghost of my smile in a photograph, like a muffled recording of a distant laugh. I try to remember before and the then, but the ink is too thick on the tip of the pen. It's a comfort now, this hollowed out room, a familiar chill in the heart of the gloom. It's the stay I can't break, it's the ache I can't shake, it's the only promise that didn't just break. It's a suffocating grace, a familiar face in the coldest of space. Because I didn't fall, I was pulled from below into a place where the colors don't grow. I'm not fighting the dark, I'm just part of the sea, and sadness holds me, yeah, it holds me. It's a velvet grip, it's an ironclad arm, keeping me safe from the light and the harm. I'm a bird in a box, I'm a lock with no key. Sadness holds me. It's got its arms around my chest, it's telling me to finally rest. Don't fight it, don't move, it holds me. The moon is just a cold eye in the sky, watching as the hours bleed and dry. I've counted every shadow on the ceiling fan, trying to remember who I was before this began. The coffee's gone cold, a stagnant little sea, reflecting back a version of a ghost of me. The blankets are heavy, like they're made of lead, keeping me anchored to this empty bed. The sun is a liar, says the day is new, but it's just the same shade of faded blue. I try to close my eyes to find a little peace, but the haunting in my head will never release. Because the world goes quiet, but the noise stays loud. I'm searching for a silver lining in a charcoal cloud. I try to run to the morning, try to find a lead, but sadness never sleeps. No, it never sleeps. It's the twitch in my hands, the ache in my bones, a king sitting high on a kingdom of stones. I'm wide awake in the wreckage of us, turning my gold back into the dust. Yeah, the world is dreaming, but I'm just buried deep. I hear the neighbors moving through the wall, muffled laughter echoing down the hall. They don't know the gravity that lives in this room, a slow motion panic, a beautiful doom. I reach for the radio to drown out the dark, but the static just bites like a dying spark. It's a marathon runner with no finish line. It's the yours that I can't turn back into mine. It's a restless ocean, a shoreless sea, waiting for the dark to swallow me, to swallow me whole. It stays loud. I'm searching for a silver lining in a charcoal cloud. I try to run to the morning, try to find a lead, but sadness never sleeps. No, it never sleeps. It's the twitch in my hands, the ache in my bones, a king sitting high on a kingdom of stones. I'm wide awake in the wreckage of us, turning my gold back into the dust. Yeah, the world is dreaming, but I'm just buried deep. To swallow me whole. Because the world goes quiet, but the noise stays loud. I'm searching for a silver lining in a charcoal cloud. I try to run to the morning, try to find a lead, but sadness never sleeps. No, never sleeps. The morning didn't ask if I was ready to wake. It just pulled back the curtains for the sake of the ache. I try to find the shore, I try to find my feet, but the water's getting higher on this one-way street. I'm not drowning, no, that's too quick a fall. I'm just becoming a shadow on a crumbling wall. I reached for the surface, but the surface moved away. Now passenger in the back of the gray. It didn't happen all at once, it was a slow motion slide, a silent invitation from the monster inside. I left the door unlocked, I didn't see the sign until your ghost was sitting at the table with mine. I didn't lose my way, I just lost the fight to a gravity that's heavier than the middle of the night. I didn't choose the hollow, I didn't choose the plea, but sadness took me, yeah, it took me. It's the anchor in my lungs, it's the salt in my skin. I don't know where it ends or where I begin. I'm a house with no lights, I'm a bird with no tree. Sadness took me. I hear my friends calling from the other side of the glass, watching the seasons and the memories pass, shouting my name like I'm lost in a crowd. But the silence in this room is just a little too loud. I tell them I'm coming, I tell them I'm fine, but I'm no longer the owner of this body of mine. It's a velvet cage, it's a familiar cold, it's the only hand I have left to hold. I stopped looking for the exit, I stopped looking for the light. I'm just learning how to breathe in the middle of the blight. I didn't lose my way, I just lost the fight to a gravity that's heavier than the middle of the night. I didn't choose the hollow, I didn't choose the plea, but sadness took me, yeah, it took me. It's the anchor in my lungs, it's the salt in my skin. I don't know where it ends or where I begin. I'm a house with no lights, I'm a bird with no tree. Sadness took me, it took my name, it took my time. Now it's just the rhythm of this clock. Took me. I'm trying to lift the glass to my lips, but my fingers are failing, losing their grips. I used to be a mountain, I used to be the wall, now I'm just the dust after a heavy fall. The gravity's changed since you walked out the door. I'm a shadow that can't even find the floor. I used to have a rhythm, I used to have a stride. Now I'm just a hollow shell with nothing inside. You didn't just go, you took the light from the bone, leaving me brittle and standing alone. I'm a bird with no sky, I'm a star with no spark, just a trembling mess in the middle of the dark. Because you didn't just break me, you wore me down thin, until the outside was drowning the in. I'm a shivering window in a category 5, struggling to remember how to stay alive. You left me weakened, you left me erased, a ghost of a person that can't be replaced. I'm a handle with care that was dropped on the street, with a sorry that's cold and a heart in retreat. The strength is gone, and I'm just the gone. I see the people moving with purpose and fire, while I'm just a tangle of rusted out wire. I try to stand up, I try to be brave, but I'm just a flower on an open grave. It's a quiet infection, a slow motion sting, to realize that us took away everything. No muscle to fight, no vision to see, just the jagged remains of a you and a me. I'm a porcelain wreck on a bloodstained deck. Because you didn't just break me, you wore me down thin until the outside was drowning the in. I'm a shivering window in a category 5, struggling to remember how to stay alive. You left me weakened, you left me erased, a ghost of a person that can't be replaced. I'm a handle with care that was dropped on the street, with a sorry that's cold and a heart in retreat. So weak, so small. I'm still waiting for the end of the You left me weakened. You left me weakened. The ink is dry, the ledger is closed, the secret is out, the heart is exposed. I was still water in the garden in the rain, trying to grow up forever from a bed of pain. I saw the light in your eyes start to dim, watching the earth sink under the rim. I was the anchor, I was the stone, but you cut the cable and left me alone. You didn't just leave, you let the fire die out, leaving me shivering in a valley of doubt. I'm a map of the places where we used to be, tracing the cold of a dead history. Because I was still fighting, I was still the yes, I was still holding the ghost of your dress. But you were the author, you were the hand that let our foundation turn back into sand. You let love and you let the promise decay, you let the always just drift into gray. I'm a shivering shadow, a star that's gone blind, left with the never you left far behind. The love didn't fail, you let love in. I see the ghost of your keys on the shelf, like a part of the me that I can't find myself. It's a quiet betrayal, a slow motion sting, to realize that us didn't mean everything. I'm checking the pulse of a memory that's dead, feeding on ghosts of the words that you fed. Was it a choice or just a mistake, to see how much of a soul you could take? You didn't just walk, you let the light go. Now I'm just a nun in a never-end no, a hollowed out me in a not anymore. 'Cause I was still fighting, I was still the yes, I was still holding the ghost of your dress. But you were the author, you were the hand that let our foundation turn back into sand. You let love and you let the promise decay, you let the always just drift into gray. I'm a shivering shadow, a star that's gone blind, left with the never you left far behind. I'm so glad it's gone. I'm still waiting for the dawn that won't come. You let love in. I thought the edge was a safety net, a promise of something I hadn't felt yet. But you held the blade with a steady, soft hand, while I was building our castle on sinking sand. I love you felt like a velvet touch, until the weight of the silence became too much. I'm looking for bandages in an empty room. You didn't just walk, you left a trail of the red. In every forever and everything said, I'm a map of the places where you used to be, tracing the geography of my own misery. Because you didn't just leave, you left a mark on the bone, a signature written in a language of stone. I was a garden, but you were the frost, counting the game while I'm counting the cost. You let love hurt, you let the promise decay, you let the always just bleed into gray. I'm a shivering shadow, a star that's gone blind, left with the wreckage you left far behind. The love didn't heal, you let love wound. I see the scars in the way that I speak, and the tremor of fine when the spirit is weak. It's a quiet infection, a slow motion sting, to realize that us didn't mean anything. I'm checking the pulse of a memory that's dead, feeding on ghosts of the words that you fed. Was it the plan, or just a mistake, to see how much of a soul you could take? You turn the light into a weapon of war. Now I'm just a lock looking for a door, a hollowed out me on a bloodstained floor. Because you didn't just leave, you left a mark on the bone, a signature written in a language of stone. I was a garden, but you were the frost, counting the game while I'm counting the cross. You let love hurt, you let the promise decay, you let the always just bleed into gray. I'm a shivering shadow, a star that's gone blind, left with the wreckage you left far. It wounds, it stays. I'm still bleeding in 1,000 ways. You let love wound. I'm holding a map to a city that burned, to a lesson in loyalty I never learned. You left the porch light on, but you changed the lock, leaving me stranded at the end of the block. I've got a suitcase of Sundays and soon rotting away in this hollowed out room. I was the anchor, but you were the rope. Now I'm just drifting on a ghost of a hope. You signed the contract in the palm of my hand, then you let the ink turn back into sand. I'm standing in the wreckage of a yes, cleaning up the glass of this beautiful mess. Because the forever was a loan I can't pay, and the I'll never leave has just drifted away. I built my horizon on the weight of your word. Now it's the loneliest sound that I've ever heard. You took the promise and you broke the seal, leaving me questioning what was even signature on the letters in the drawer, like a footprint of someone who doesn't live here anymore. It's a peculiar kind of theft, a quiet sort of crime, to steal the rest of a person's lifetime. I'm checking the fine print for where it went wrong, in a house that was built on a siren song. Was it a lie or just a mistake? How many pieces of me did it take? You didn't just walk, you took the floor. You didn't just leave, you took the door. You took the lead, and you left me the war. Because the forever was a loan I can't pay, and I'll never leave, it's just drifted away. I built my horizon on the weight of your word. Now it's the loneliest sound that I've ever heard. You took the promise and you broke the seal, leaving me questioning what was even real. I'm a debt that is melting, a star that's gone cold, holding a story that'll never be told. The promise, the lie, I'm still waiting for the why. You took it all, you took everything. The hallway's grown a mile since you left. I'm breathing in the dust of what is left. The kettle's whistling a low and hollow gray, just a ghost of a sound from a better day. I still leave the porch light on, a habit I can't kill, like a clock that's broken, standing perfectly still. I'm anchored to a shadow, drowning in the slow, watching all the fires turn to winter snow. Silence is a weight that I've learned to wear, reaching for a hand that's no longer there. Because you were the gravity holding me down, the only pulse in this ghost of a town. I built my horizon on the curve of your spark. Now I'm just a heartbeat lost in the dark. You were the oxygen, the blood in my veins. Now I'm just the wreckage that the silence claims. It gave you my forever, but you traded it in. Now I don't know where you end and I begin. You were everything, and now you're just the rain. I found your scent on a threadbare sleeve, a bittersweet mercy. I'm too weak to leave. It's funny how forever fits inside a day, until the weed dissolves and only I remain. I'm walking through rooms that have forgotten your name, but the air in my lungs, it feels exactly the same. How do I know the way took the blueprint and you burned the floor. Now I'm just a lock looking for a door, a hollow echo, a dying star. You were the gravity holding me down, the only light in this ghost of a town. I built my whole world on the shift of your smile. Now I'm just walking an endless mile. You were the pulse, you were the breath. Now there's just an empty space in my chest. I gave you my forever, but you gave it back. Now I'm just a heart falling through the cracks. You were everything, everything I wanted, everything I wanted.